in the off year, we decided that stop relying on candidates to get the vote out, politicians. Doesn't work a lot, especially with Democrats. Well, let's get ballot proposals on. So we got 2 ballot proposals on the ballot last November. One to legalize marijuana, and I mean really legalize it. And number 2, to make voter suppression and gerrymandering a crime and put it in the Constitution. Both passed by around 60%.
In Michigan.
In Michigan, in the state that voted for Trump. Both passed. Now, what did that do? Putting those on the marijuana ballot proposal, we almost doubled the turnout of the youth vote from the last off-year election in 2014 because of that ballot proposal. And African Americans who had stayed away from Hillary, stayed away from the ballot box, or left the top box blank, they came out and voted to make gerrymandering and voter suppression a crime. I mean, if you have the chance to actually make a law, make it part of the Constitution, you're going to show up. That's what happened. And because such a large number of African Americans and young people showed up to vote, we had a Republican governor, we had a Republican lieutenant governor, we had a Republican secretary of state, and we had a Republican attorney general, and they were all booted. No Republicans allowed in any. And who were they replaced with? A woman governor, a black lieutenant governor, a lesbian attorney general, and a single mom to be Secretary of State. No white guys at all in the top government of Lansing, Michigan. And we threw out 2 Republican members of Congress in suburban Detroit, the ones up there who, represent Lunch Bucket Joe. We threw them out and replaced them with Democratic women. And I saw how if we do these things like ballot proposal, whatever, we can really affect change and have a good outcome next November.
Michael, I want to ask you about primary caucus order and ask if you think this is important. Last month, I had the chance to co-moderate a presidential forum on environmental justice at South Carolina State in Orangeburg with Mustafa Santiago Ali, who is the vice president of the National Wildlife Federation. You were talking about, the 2 first caucus primary states, Iowa and New Hampshire, and why they're determining so much of the outcome. I asked the question to Senator Elizabeth Warren. Speaking about racial injustice, do you think the order of the primary states should change? You have Iowa and New Hampshire, 2 of the whitest states